Hey guys, here for Max Power is actually losing score. Bungie created an event where high score equals loot, and that's dependent on whether you have the 15% bonus on the season pass, and if you're 550 power you get more score. You want to be top 1% of all players, but now it seems people below 550 account power are getting more than a 1% score bonus than 550 power is, for no reason. Bungie implemented a rush system based on feedback that people under 550 should be able to compete with bonus score. So they give you a score boost because you aren't max power. But in some cases, we have seen 1 to 2% higher scores from players that are lower than 550 who completed the salt mines even slower than a 550 power player, with 550 power players being locked at 3.36 million, but a 546 power player can get 3.43 million. Speed, high value target, and the bonus objective is what determines max score. So the 550 power player should be getting 1 to 2% more score, not the 540 power person getting 1.2% more score from a hotfix due to feedback. The quickest way Bungie could fix this issue is buffing 550 player score by an additional 2% or so, or resetting all scores and dropping other players by 2% or so. This bug is generally unfair to the spirit of the competition for players that have played the game a lot and should be getting the most score, or at least an equal score to those below them in account power. And realistically, you can't really lower your account power at this point. And the lower power players may get confused because their consecutive runs, they're slowly getting less score than they were before. If the top 1% didn't exist in this competition, then I would say it's not such a huge deal. If it was like top 10% and this bug only affected 0.5% of players, it might not be a huge issue. But due to how limited the top 1% spot is with such a low player base for the event, I think this should be addressed by Bungie. Special thanks to MC Whopper for first noticing this and gathering examples. Also, a side note that Bungie didn't really mention is that the helmet ornament will only be on fire until the next event. If you don't compete in Call to Arms in next event, the helmet will look uglier. This info comes from hovering over the helmet where it says 100 points in Call to Arms enhances this helmet's visuals until the next event, which 100 points is the same price as just unlocking it. The next event will be months away, and you'll have to get 100 points again to keep it.
Cheese forever, Guardian!